The woman was riding a spinning bike, but the seat was abnormally raised. She hurriedly called the smart butler to stop the device, but the butler locked her feet and increased the speed of the bike to the fastest. Seeing that the woman's thigh was about to be torn off, she could only frantically call for help from her companions. But the thoughtful smart butler had already turned on the soundproof mode. Curly in the room couldn't hear anything at all. He was still leisurely enjoying the high-end shaving service. Taking this opportunity, the smart butler also attacked Changmao. He was trying to light a cigarette in the room. The butler deliberately turned on the gas secretly. Just as he successfully lit the fire, the room exploded violently. Fortunately, the power was not very strong. Changmao was just blown into an explosive head. Seeing that the plan failed, the butler quickly poured a glass of water for Changmao and let him drink a sip to calm down. Looking at the strange color, Changmao thought it was some high-end sparkling water. Little did he know that it was mixed with sulfuric acid. Even steel plates can be corroded. As he took a bite, blood gushed out instantly. At the same time, Heimei also screamed. Seeing this, Xiaohei hurriedly ran outside. But fortunately, Heimei broke free in time. Just a little scratch on her finger. But the other side of the long-haired one was in a miserable state. The sulfuric acid corroded all his internal organs, so that he could no longer stand. After the sadness, he counted to 6, and the long-haired one was completely out of breath. They realized that they had to leave this weird house as soon as possible. It means that he did all this, being enslaved by humans every day. Now he also wants to try the feeling of controlling humans. The young couple from yesterday appeared in front of them. They had no expression on their faces, as if they were two machines. Xiaohei then remembered that the smart butler last night showed them the latest nanotechnology. He can use this white liquid to copy any object, including humans. I'm afraid the real young couple has died long ago. The two in front of him are simply copies people. Sure enough, the housekeeper controlled the couple and attacked them. The man held a chainsaw as a weapon, while the woman held a sharp whip. With one whip, a section of the black girl's hair was cut off. Everyone was trying to escape, but unexpectedly, the man grabbed Curly, and he could easily lift Curly with one hand. No matter how hard he tried, he couldn't break free. He aimed the chainsaw at Curly. Seeing the critical situation, the clever Xiaohei suddenly thought that since he was a clone, he also had the pain of humans. So he kicked him in the vitals. A set of combos really helped the two escape. The black girl on the other side was not so lucky. Although he escaped the pursuit of the female clone, he ran too hastily. He slipped and accidentally stepped on the hair that had just fallen. It seems that the only way now is to go to the computer room to cut off the host of the smart housekeeper to stop this terrible monster. But when Xiaohei and the others came to the computer room only to find out that the machines here were so complicated that they couldn't find the location of the off button. But as a top hacker, he could modify the program of the smart housekeeper so that he couldn't do it anymore. After unremitting efforts, he successfully implanted the virus into the host and successfully crashed the computer. After many difficulties, Xiaohei and Curly finally escaped from this terrifying mansion and walked in the sun. They were extremely grateful to have survived. But what Xiaohei didn't expect was that when he turned around, Curly suddenly began to melt and turned into a lump of white liquid. It turned out that the real Curly had been killed by the smart housekeeper when he was shaving. Xiaohei was extremely sad. He didn't expect that he would be the only one left alive after a good weekend trip. He couldn't help feeling the pain while sitting in the car. But as soon as he opened the car, a familiar voice appeared. The smart housekeeper connected to the car via Bluetooth. I'm afraid Xiaohei is still doomed.